proud of at the moment, and a manager they love. And this place, when it's an evening game like this, it rocks.
Massive support here as well, and Martin's given them a sense of purpose. You can see the scenes there. The big time is coming back to Villa. It's been a long time.
Unanimous? You all expect Villa to make the final?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, it's Aston Villa versus Blackburn Rovers for a place in the final of the Carling Cup. Our commentators here at Villa Park are Mark Bright and Jonathan Pearce.
Thanks very much, Gary. Good evening, everyone. On a cold, dampish Villa Park night, there's nothing as certain as the uncertainty of cup competition. Aston Villa do hold the upper hand in this tie. Only two clubs in the 50 years of League Cup history have won the semi-final first leg away, but failed to reach the final. West Ham in 1972 and Tottenham 23 years ago. Villa are unbeaten in 10 semi-final matches in major competition on this ground since Chelsea beat them in the 65 League Cup as well, and they haven't lost against Blackburn in 6 meetings. They were the better side in the first leg when that man's third League Cup goal in his last 5 ties won it, and Ashley Young there and Gabiag Bonlahor had chances to put the tie way beyond Blackburn. But Rovers fans know that 2010 has already seen its cup shocks. Leeds went to Manchester United with little chance and won. Reading went to Liverpool and created another giant, killing both of those in the FA Cup. Sam Allardyce knows what it takes to win a semi-final in this. His Bolton beat Villa to reach the 2004 final. And Niko Kalinic's 2 first-leg efforts against the post showed that there could still be scares tonight. Nelson's in at the near post, again goes on, we're surrounded, and Blackburn Rovers are level in the tie, and Kalinic does get the goal that Sam Allardyce said he would score. He scored here in the FA Cup at the start of the month, and he has levelled the tie for Blackburn Rovers. 1-0 to Rovers on the night. Olsen's got into the more central position. Villa are in trouble here. In comes across Olsen, brilliant save, parry, Kalinic, 2-0 to Blackburn Rovers. They went into the tie behind. They've turned it on its head. He's knocked Villa out at this stage before. Is he going to do it again, Sam Allardyce? Aston Villa 0, Blackburn Rovers 2, and Martin O'Neill's game plan is shredded by Kalinic.
They've been cut off. Here now he's got a chance.
Ashley Young. In comes Gosling for Bonlahor. It's loose and it's Warnock. Aston Villa 1. Blackburn 2, he scores against his former side. It's all level on aggregate. And Warnock's first goal for Villa comes against his old club, and Bonlahor now chases through the middle. Oh, is that a penalty? It has to be, and Samba was the last man back, but Blackburn said he played the ball. He's red-carded, and a cup tie that was going so well for Blackburn Rovers has gone horribly wrong for them now. Did he play the ball? Or did he catch Bonlahor?
I would say it's virtually impossible to make a challenge from behind and win the ball. I think on occasions you can do it. And the man's down the middle, down the pitch, in the inside the 18-yard box, is looking for the line-up. I think he has hold of him and drags him. By virtue the ball ends up at his feet at the end. Doesn't mean he got the ball at the start. It's a definite foul, and the referee's got it right.
What a dramatic night this is turning out to be. That's a Stonewall penalty.
No doubt about it. Well, the tie's swung one way and now back the other. Good opportunity now. James Milner. A little bit of composure needed just before half-time.
He scored 2 in his last 3 games against Blackburn. Milner to level the tie on the night and put Aston Villa back in front on aggregate with just over 5 minutes to go in the first half. Arguably Aston Villa's player of the season so far. Brilliantly taken, brilliantly done. A relieved man looks on from the touchlines. Advantage Villa once again. And Downing will take the corner, and Dunner's move forward. Collins is in there, it's through across the goal. Richard Dunn, it's in, it may have gone off a defender. Richard Dunn is getting the congratulations. wouldn't it be a splendidly romantic story if Richard Dunn gets the goal that sends Aston Villa to Wembley, and they now have a 2-goal cushion on aggregate. Good movement by Heskey, trapped by Nelson, foul play on Milner, that's it! He scored the goal in the first leg, and he's got the goal in the second that surely seals victory for Aston Villa and sends them to Wembley.
Well, the referee...
They are booked to date on February the 28th. It's 4-2 on the night and 5-2 on aggregate.
This is a great advantage here. Challenge from behind. Players just seem to hesitate a little bit. I think the ball takes a little deflection there. Milner picks it up, gets it onto the left foot. Is it Chimponda? Well, it's both the players, on Chimponda and Agbonlahor on the hands. Just deflects in, so is it Agbonlahor's goal?
Cuellar. Downing roaming into space. Milner finding more. This is Emil Heskey onside! There's no doubt now he is heading to another final. Emil Heskey wraps it up. And if he plays, he will join the likes of Ian Rush and Kenny Dalglish, who have made 5 final appearances in this competition. 6-2 on aggregate now. Give this tie its 10th goal. Little chip in. Good strong run by Nelson. Dunn was underneath it. Hook back in again. It's deflected home. Blackburn have another.
Is it Heskey?
Emerton was involved for Blackburn Rovers. Barely a celebration. 5-4 on the night, 6-4 on aggregate.
Incredible. Corner just half cleared. This is just hooked in, I think, by him over his shoulder. I'm not sure if it touches Heskey, I'm not sure.
Downing is running out. Is it Downing who gets the touch?
Yeah,
it goes straight in off the goalkeeper. I think it beats them all, Mark.
He misses it, doesn't he?
And Blackburn still try and play football. In it comes. Olsen, oh, that's brilliant!
Oh.
Magnificent! An immediate response, and he's saying you're not out of it yet.
Well, what a ball in, and what a reaction here. Olsen starts the move, gets it going. Ball into the box. It speaks for itself. Keeps eyeing the ball, overhead kick. Fantastic strike. Is it in vain?
What a terrific goal. It's his first this season. It's his second for give this tie its 10th goal. Little chip in. Good strong run by Nelson. Dunn was underneath it. Hook back in again. It's deflected home. Blackburn have another.
Is it Heskey?
Emerton was involved for Blackburn Rovers. Barely a celebration. 5-4 on the night, 6-4 on aggregate.
Incredible. Corner just half cleared. This is just hooked in, I think, by him over his shoulder. I'm not sure if it touches Heskey, I'm not sure.
Downing is running out. Is it Downing who gets the touch?
Yeah,
it goes straight in off the goalkeeper. I think it beats them all, Mark.
He misses it, doesn't he?
The roar goes up as the Villa fans hear that Milner's the man of the match, and here's Ashley Young. Heskey through the middle. And Ashley Young carries and carries. And ends it all. Ashley Young sends Martin O'Neill into yet another League Cup final. And Blackburn Rovers are left on the seat of their pants and crestfallen. Aston Villa 6, Blackburn Rovers 4, 7-4 on aggregate. He ran from the halfway line. He had support. He didn't need it. He's booked his place in the Wembley dressing room.
Absolutely. They've thrown everything forward. Blackburn just got caught on the counter, but this will do him a world of good. Just attacking the fullback, just come inside, slide it inside the far corner. No one could have.
Listen to the Villa fans sing. It's a free kick for the foul on Collins. They're all planning their trip to Wembley.
It's be a good final, I'd say. Whoever gets through from the other semi-final.
Well, Manchester City hold the advantage, and Aston Villa against Manchester City would be between two teams who would really love to win it. And it's Aston Villa who become the first team into this year's Carling Cup final. A tremendous, tremendous evening. (6-4) on the evening. A wonderful night. 7-4 on aggregate. Ashley Young settling it in the end. Akbon Lahore will claim his goal. The Villa fans acclaim their heroes. Each and every one of them once a part of a splendid, splendid victory. Kalinic, 2 goals for Blackburn Rovers. They were on their way to a shock. Warnock, there was controversy about that. Milner the penalty. Blackburn down to 10 men. And then the second half belonged to Aston Villa. Nzonzi the own goal and Akbon Lahore. Back came Blackburn again with Olsen's little late goal, but it's Villa's day, and it's Villa at Wembley. A magnificent victory. 6-4 on the night and 7-4 on aggregate. And let's go into the tunnel area, and I think we've got Richard Dunn and James Milner down there.
Gents, sorry to drag you away from those amazing scenes out there, but first of all, James, congratulations.
Cheers. Yeah, we knew it'd be tough. We started very poorly and they put us under a lot of pressure, but all credit to the lads. We know we battled back, and we never really killed it off properly. Even when they had 10 men, all credit to them. They kept coming, and we didn't manage to see out the game as well as we would have liked. But we've achieved the objective, and we're going to Wembley.
Richard, this was live on the BBC. We were rather hoping you might make it exciting for us.
Yeah, it was a good game to watch, I suppose, but we came into it trying to keep it tight, and make sure they didn't score, and within, I think, 15 minutes probably we were 2-0 down, so...
yeah, what did that feel like?
It just certainly wasn't the plan, it wasn't what we were thinking was going to happen, and but we never started, we never started playing at all, so we deserved it, and thankfully after that we picked up, kept the ball a little bit, and got ourselves back level, and in the end we went on to win comfortably without really killing them off, I suppose.
Games are all about turning points, and there were a couple, weren't there? The early goal, was there a push, and obviously the penalty and the dismissal?
Yeah, I think it was a penalty. I think we should have got one up at their place last week, but I think tonight was a definite penalty, and James took it brilliantly, and from then on I think we just started to play about 10 minutes before that, and we got the goal, and our confidence started to grow, and obviously with them going down to 10 men, it opened up the pitch for us a little bit more. In the start of the second half we dominated for a spell and got a couple of goals in front.
And for all your years in football, Richard, for you personally, what a moment, a big final at last.
Yeah, it's brilliant, it's something to really look forward to, and hopefully it'll end off like a really successful season for us.